Hey, this is Jack Mize, and I'm going to just run through a quick tutorial on how to use the YouTube control wizard so that you can control the player behavior for your YouTube videos. Now, everything that we have here is within YouTube's terms of service at the time that I'm recording this, and I'll put a link to YouTube's terms of service in here as well. But these are all part of the developers and the code that YouTube makes available. They just don't make it easy for your average user to incorporate this when they're embedding videos. So here's pretty much how it works. Very quickly and simply, you can do this. If you go to YouTube and you find a video, it could be any video, one that you created, one that you like and you want to share out, but you don't necessarily want all the extra YouTube stuff to go along with it. All you have to do is when you go to the video, you'll see a share link here. And take that share link and then just copy this share link. And then you're going to take it over to the YouTube control wizard and just paste it right into there and make sure that it's HTTP. Make sure there's not the HTTPS at the end of the HTTP. All right, and this is going to be the youtube.b, their short URL that you will get from that share section. Now below here, you can choose some default sizes as well as create a custom size. Now there's two sections. One is normal, and that's for the older standard definition size videos. And then there's the high def, which is the letterbox wide high def videos. So this one happens to be a high def video. So I'll go down here and I may want to just use a standard 560 by 340, which makes it already proportioned for the size, so it doesn't skewed or anything like that. And then you go down here to the options, and you can decide the behavior that you want this player to display when your viewers are watching it. So you can auto hide the controls. If you want to include related videos, you can select that. By default, it's not going to show them other videos. So if you're showing a YouTube video and you don't necessarily want people to see a bunch of other videos show up afterwards, or if you're watching, you're showing a video from someone else on there and you don't want to send your visitors off to YouTube after that, you can leave that unchecked. If you want your video to autoplay when they land on your page, you just select autoplay. You can also completely disable the controls as well. Of course, we all know how much that irritates people, but I know in marketing, sometimes it's effective. You can hide video annotations, which means if anyone's put annotations in there that pop up over the video, you can actually keep those from popping up. You enable the video title, which is just the link, the text link at the top of the video that will appear when you hover over it. And actually, YouTube, with their terms of service, they would really like you to have either the YouTube logo or the video title available. So if you're going to disable the YouTube logo, you want to make sure that the video title is enabled. And then if you are going to use this video, perhaps embedded in Facebook or anything like that requires a secure HTTPS, you can enable HTTPS to use YouTube's secure link. So once you've chosen your player behavior, just say generate code, and it will produce your code right down here in the box. If you want to preview your video to see what it's going to look like, just hit preview. And you'll see there's no controls unless I hover over the video. It's the only time that you see the controls, but you still don't see. There's no YouTube video here. It auto started. And if you decide you want to change any of these, you can just go back here. And let's say that you want to, you don't want to auto hide the controls. You want to completely disable the controls. You can do that. Just hit generate code again. You can hit preview. Hey guys, this is Jack Mize. And you'll see the controls don't come up when I hover over the video. Once you have the player behavior the way you want it, you just simply copy this code and paste it right into your blog post or on your web page. If you're using WordPress, make sure that you are in the text editor and not the visual editor, and paste that right in, and you will now have your embedded video with the behavior that you chose. So go ahead and use the YouTube control wizard to embed on your site. And if you like this tool and want to share it, I would certainly appreciate just hitting the share button out to the social networks and sharing it out with your friends in your network.